The story begins in the vibrant flower fields on the sun-drenched island of Sicily, where Persephone, the princess of spring, beloved daughter of the goddess of harvest Demeter, is joyfully wandering. She is as beautiful as a budding flower, and wherever her laughter travels, the trees sprout new leaves. But Persephone does not know that deep within the cold earth, a pair of dark eyes has been watching her. That is Hades, the powerful yet lonely lord of the underworld. In the realm of darkness and weeping souls, Hades' cold heart trembles for the first time at the pure and vibrant light she brings. Unwilling to remain a distant observer, and knowing that goddess Demeter would never consent to marry her daughter to the murky depths of the underworld, Hades decided to act like a god, to seize her. On a fateful afternoon, as Persephone bent down to pick a beautiful daffodil, the ground beneath her suddenly shook violently and split open. From the deep chasm, a magnificent black chariot surged forth like a whirlwind, carrying the god of darkness. Before Persephone could scream, Hades lifted her into the chariot and sped back into the earth, leaving the crack to close as if it had never existed, swallowing spring into darkness. On the surface, Persephone's disappearance caused an unprecedented natural tragedy. Goddess Demeter frantically searched for her daughter across the world. The pain of losing her child made her neglect her duty of overseeing the harvest. As her heart withered, so did the plants. The golden fields turned into barren deserts, snow and ice covered the ground, and humanity sank into famine and bone-chilling cold. It was the first winter in human history. The cries of the world echoed up to the peak of Olympus, forcing the supreme god Zeus to intervene, ordering Hades to return Persephone to her mother to restore life. In the underworld, although Persephone was frightened, she gradually realized that Hades was not as terrifying as the rumors suggested. This lord, though cold to the world, was utterly gentle with her. He did not see her as a prisoner, but honored her as a queen. He granted her the power of life and death, the authority over souls, and most importantly, he bestowed upon her a deep, silent love. However, Zeus's command was absolute. Hades had to let her go, but before parting, he invited her to eat a deep red pomegranate from the underworld. Out of hunger, and perhaps a hint of lingering affection for this dark god, Persephone ate 6 pomegranate seeds. Little did she know that an ancient law of the mortal and underworld realms dictated whoever tastes the food of the underworld is forever bound to it. Those 6 seeds became the fateful tether that bound her. Zeus was forced to issue a fair decree. Because she had eaten 6 seeds, Persephone would have to spend 6 months in the underworld with her husband, and the remaining 6 months back in the mortal world with her mother. From then on, the cycle of the 4 seasons was born. When Persephone returned to the mortal realm, her mother Demeter's joy brought everything back to life. Flowers bloomed, marking spring and summer. But when she had to turn back to the kingdom of darkness to fulfill her duties as Hades' wife, her mother's sorrow enveloped the world. Leaves fell, and cold winds blew in, creating the gloomy autumn and winter. This love story, which began with an act of abduction, ultimately became a perfect arrangement of nature, where Persephone was not only the innocent daughter of light, but also the powerful and mysterious queen of darkness, holding the keys to life and death for all beings. This mythological tale explaining the origins of the seasons is truly fascinating and poetic, isn't it? If you love the powerful and mysterious romance between Hades and Persephone, please like and subscribe to support me in continuing this series of timeless love stories. Goodbye and see you again!